In the dimly lit detention cell, shadows slithered across the cold concrete walls, twisting and elongating with every faint flicker of the overhead bulb. The light, weak and uneven, barely pierced the oppressive darkness that clung to every corner of the room. The walls, stained with time and neglect, absorbed the silence, broken only by the occasional drip of water in the distance. The air was thick with isolation, and the shadow seemed alive, moving, shifting, as if the cell itself was breathing. It felt as though the walls were closing in, with each dark shape a reminder of confinement, each shadow a reflection of the emptiness within. Leo Anderson sat on the edge of his cot, the rough fabric scratching against his skin as he perched there, eyes closed and head tilted slightly downward. The dim light from above painted a soft glow on his features, but he was oblivious to it, lost in the maze of his thoughts. He could feel the hard metal frame beneath him, grounding him to the reality of his situation, yet his mind drifted elsewhere, searching for solace in memories of a life lived in freedom. He replayed moments of laughter, the rush of playing music with friends, and the warmth of the sun on his face, moments that felt like a lifetime ago. Each memory flickered in his mind, both a comfort and a torment. The weight of his current reality pressed down on him, but within the depths of his contemplation, a spark of determination ignited. He knew he had to find a way to break free, to reclaim the life and dreams that had been snatched away. In that quiet moment, surrounded by shadows, Leo took a deep breath, steeling himself for the fight that lay ahead. A faint light filtered through the small barred window, casting a delicate glow that struggled against the surrounding gloom. The beams illuminated the dust particles suspended in the air, creating a shimmering dance that seemed almost magical against the cold, hard backdrop of the cell. The tiny motes floated lazily, swirling in the light as if caught in a gentle breeze, starkly contrasting with the oppressive stillness of the room. In that fragile light, Leo watched the dust dance, momentarily captivated by its beauty. It reminded him of the world outside, vibrant, alive, and filled with possibilities. Each speck glimmered like a fleeting dream, a whisper of hope in his otherwise bleak surroundings. As he traced the patterns of the particles with his eyes, a sense of longing washed over him. He yearned to be out there, where sunlight flooded the earth and the air was filled with music and laughter, not the cold isolation of this cell. The light, though faint, became a symbol of his desire for freedom, sparking a resolve within him to fight against the darkness that sought to engulf him. A faint smile crept across Leo Anderson's face as he recalled the memory of the park, where laughter and sunlight intertwined, creating an atmosphere of joy that felt worlds away from the confines of his current reality. In his mind's eye, he could see the vibrant greens of the grass, the bright colors of the flowers swaying gently in the breeze, and the unmistakable warmth of the sun on his skin. He remembered at Gus Thompson, his best friend, with his infectious laughter and boundless energy, always encouraging Leo to chase his dreams. They would spend hours in the park, strumming guitars under the sprawling branches of an old oak tree, sharing songs and secrets while the world buzzed around them. Leo could almost hear Gus's voice, filled with enthusiasm, urging him to play just one more song, or to let go of his doubts and embrace the music that flowed so naturally from him. That memory, so vivid and alive, brought a spark of warmth to Leo's heart, a reminder of who he was before the darkness of confinement seeped into his life. As the faint light continued to filter through the barred window, Leo held on to that memory tightly, knowing that no matter how far he felt from the park or from Gus, those moments would always be a part of him. A flicker of light in the shadows, urging him to fight for his freedom and the life he still believed he could reclaim.